Let's stand and let's sing together our opening song for this month. God will make of us spiritual giants. Goes like this. God will make of us spiritual giants. God will make of us spiritual giants. Go up. Can you feel the power moving? Can you feel the power moving? Now is the acceptable time. Now is the acceptable time. There, you got it. Let's do it again. God will make of us spiritual giants. God will make of us spiritual giants. Can you feel the power moving? Can you feel the power moving? Now is the acceptable time. Now is the acceptable time. Again. God will make of us spiritual giants. God will make of us spiritual giants. Can you feel the power moving? Can you feel the power moving? Now is the acceptable time. Now is the acceptable time.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I am not Connor Say. I am John Cover, as your bulletin says. So, no, I'm not Dave either. So, I heard all about it, and I paybacks are heck, you know. Anyway, all right. So, I'm your trustee on duty today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and our practitioners, I'm privileged and welcome you to the Sonoran Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are truly welcome here. Here you will be validated, supported, and encouraged to be all you are meant to be. Our vision statement, if you'll read along with me, is love in action every day in every way. We express this love by learning and living the principles of the science of mind. On the back of our programs, you will find our declaration of principles. Please join me now in reading them. I believe there is an infinite intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe this intelligent power is only good. I believe this intelligence expresses as me. I believe through my conscious use of this power, I create my life as happy, healthy, and complete. So it is. So do we have any first-timers here today? Oh, yes, of course.
Hello,
And
my name is Julia.
Julia.
And I'm here visiting from Wisconsin.
Excellent. Thank you. Welcome. Oh. Well, we would like to thank all the people that make this Sunday celebration possible. And first of all, that is all of you sitting in the chairs. Without you here, it just wouldn't be the same. So, and thank you to the ones who make sure everything is set up and in place for this gathering. And there's a lot of effort that goes into a Sunday morning service. So, yep. Please direct your attention to the announcements that are in your bulletin. And if you're watching online, please visit cslaz.org for our announcements and events calendar.
All right. First of all, let's do our visioning. If you're all ready. We are a loving, harmonious community, releasing judgment and trusting our oneness with Spirit. We are joyfully and confidentially moving towards our highest vision with faith, creativity, intuition, and prayer. And I'm just guessing that you kind of want to hear about Reverend Judy. I got nothing to say. No. We gave Reverend Judy a letter of call, and she's was real busy on her return and asked for a few more days. And so she hasn't given us an answer yet. My intuition is telling me there'll be a small round of negotiations, but my heart tells me that she's going to be here. So she hasn't answered yet, but when she does, you'll all be the first to know. So thank you.
The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. The God in me beholds the God in you. It is all for our greatest and highest good. The God in me beholds the God in you, and you and I are one. Namaste. Namaste.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? Good. Yay. Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay, let's take a moment and settle in for our opening. So we know there is one divine life. One magnificent spirit, one life, one love. And we are one with it as it is one with us. We are thankful for this beautiful day. For each one of you here, we know that you are so loved, so cared for, so happy, so healthy, so grateful. We thank those who made this service possible. Our wonderful kitchen staff, our greeter Bruce, our man at the keyboard or at the controls, Gray. For Heather and Stephen, our wonderful musicians, we say thank you, God, for so much, for this. In gratitude, we know that all is well. All is true. All is healthy. All is happy. So we say, thank you, God. And so it is.
So it is.
Okay, my name is Rosie, but I don't think we have anyone new, do we? I've already been introduced. I know her. Isn't it wonderful to see a service signed all the way through? Can you see it at all? It's really something. So, you know that as practitioners, we are the praying arm of this center. It is not only our duty, but our joy and our privilege to pray for you and anyone you name, put in the box. So it doesn't matter how small or how huge. Place your prayer requests in there and know that we are going to create a perfect result. With your help, you are our partners when you put a prayer request in there. Yes? Yes. Okay. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. Love invites us into full emotional presence, the courage to feel deeply without avoidance or resistance. Too often, we see emotions as obstacles to peace or distractions from spiritual life. Yet every feeling we experience is a message from Spirit, offering insight into our inner world and guiding us toward deeper self-awareness and connection. Joy, sorrow, tenderness, frustration, they are all part of the sacred unfolding of life, each calling us to presence and transformation. When we welcome our emotions with awareness and love, we begin transforming them rather than suppressing them. Today, take sacred time to listen to your inner emotional landscape. Notice what arises without rushing to change it, judge it, or push it away. Allow your heart to feel compassion and clarity. Love does not judge our feelings. It witnesses them with tenderness, offering space for healing and understanding. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotionally present means, let me start again. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotionally, that doesn't make sense, does it? By being emotional present means being aware, anchored in love, and willingness to let our experience unfold with support from within. As we practice emotional presence, love becomes the lens through which we understand ourselves and others more deeply. Emotional maturity is loving acceptance of whatever arises within. In this awareness, our emotional life becomes a teacher of compassion, connection, and sacred insight. When we sit with our emotions as invitations rather than burdens, we may perceive them as holy guides, revealing the divine fingerprints on every part of our inner world. And so it is. Thank you, my wonderful family. I love you.
We love you too.
Don't forget the candle.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the candle. That's the first thing we should do, or the last. So I light this candle that represents the light that I see shining forth from each one of you with your beautiful smile and your wonderful presence. Thank you.
That's rocking, sister.
I'll hold the high one now. Put your prayer request in there.
Everybody sing along if you know this one. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are one, we are love. One big family, yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are one, we are love, one big family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Yeah, everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are one, we are love, one big family. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. One big family, yeah. Well, thank you. Namaste.
Portion of the show. Alrighty.
Let's welcome Reverend Donna to the stage.
Absolutely delightful. Thank you. And Rosie, you and I have been tracking apparently on the same wavelength, because I could say, she said it all. Let's bless the offering now. I am Reverend Donna Johnson. I have been serving Unity in the Valley in Sarita for 6 years, and I am 6 weeks retired. Yeah, it's quite an adjustment, because it's really interesting. I was ordained 30 years ago, and I retired almost on the exact day I was ordained. Something inside always knows when you're done, you know. Well, obviously not. I'm standing here. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've always loved spirituality. I grew up in the Methodist Church, and when I went to college, I couldn't find a church that I liked. And then one day, I had a friend say, "Have you ever been to Unity?" At this point, I was living in Hawaii, and there was a Unity church opening up. And I remember the first day, I sat on the front row, and I listened to what the Unity minister had to say. And I went, "Oh my God, I didn't know there was a church who believed like I had taught myself." So I had that experience. Everybody says, I felt like I came home. I was home. I had no idea where that feeling would lead me. And I will tell you, in my 30 years, I served as an associate minister in Nashville, my hometown. Then I served for 14 years at Unity of Fairfax outside of Washington, D.C., and that was quite an experience. And then from there, I went to Kansas City, Missouri, actually Lee Summit, and I became CEO of Unity Worldwide Ministries. And I did that for 8 years, and I released that, and that was an experience too. And at that point, I was deciding, should I just retire? Or what's mine to do now? And I went on the website just to keep up with all the ministers in the field, who was going where, doing what. And I saw Unity in the Valley at Sarita, and I couldn't even pronounce it. Having lived in Hawaii, I wanted to pronounce every vowel. Sarita, you know. But when I read what they were looking for, I said, that's it. I've already been through a multi-million-dollar building campaign at Unity of Fairfax. I've already started a youth department and all the stuff that goes with that. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to teach classes till 10 o'clock at night. And so it was a match. And now a little bit about Centers for Spiritual Living. While I was CEO, I was part of an organization called Association for Global New Thought, AG&T. And that was founded by Michael Beckwith, Barbara Fields, a lot of people I have had the privilege of knowing. And one of them was your CEO for many years, Ken Gordon. And Ken and I were talking, and Ken said, "We're cousins. We're both New Thought." And we said, "Yeah." And he said, "Why don't we create a program where CSL ministers can serve Unity churches and Unity ministers can serve CSL?" And we did that. And that is one of the things I am blessed to share with you. So I feel at home at CSL. David Golden, I think, was the editor of Science of Mind, and I just got to know a lot of people. So I'm happy to be here. Now enough about me. I want to share with you a story about strength. And this is by Melania Dawn. It's not my story. A few years ago, Ambulances shone red light upon both of my divorced parents' homes in the span of a few weeks, and I suddenly found myself a double caregiver. Life continued, colored by grief and shadowy unknowns. Everything was different, even the notion of staying strong. No matter how much I wanted to make it seem as if nothing had changed, I could not live 3 people's lives on will alone. Multifaceted spiritual strength became my guiding light. Taking a moment to breathe may inspire reaching out for support. Staring out of the window might reveal that it's time to let go of expectations. Journaling can point me to loving myself first, or a song might indicate waiting until action feels right. I often draw upon the life force around me: flowers, animals, trees, sun, stars, and breeze. I may not always feel strong, but in each moment, knowing I can find what I need allows me to continue onward, knowing what is mine to do. Only by living in constant connection with Source, allowing the alchemical blend of heart and inner glow to flow through me, can I be guided to each right next step. And I know many of us at this point in life have experienced being caregivers, and it is demanding. And at the same time, it's a blessing. I know when I was first ordained, I was scared about 2 things. Number 1, pastoral care. What do I say? What do I say to you when you're lying in the bed and hospice is there? And the second thing was asking for money. Oh, spirituality's not about money. No. Wrong. If you believe in something, then show it with your financial support. Because what goes around comes around. I want to give you 3 visuals today. And the first is, imagine that you're on a seesaw. Okay, think back to your childhood. My upbringing, my parents loved us, but they couldn't get along with each other. So there was a whole lot of bickering, arguing, slamming of doors, and this and that. A lot of issues to heal through, right? Abandonment issues, neglect, that sort of thing. But I found my strength by going to the neighborhood park. We lived in a tiny little house. There were 4 girls and my parents in a 2-bedroom house at the dead end of a street, and it was adjacent to a park. So I would go to the park that had a playground and just be in my own world. And that's why I like what this woman said about the life forces of nature. And I learned so much just playing in the playground. One of the reckless things I did, because I was a feral child, nobody was supervising me, I would get on the seesaw with 2 friends, one on each end, and I would stand in the middle and just bend one leg to go here and one leg to go there. And I likened that to keeping my balance spiritually, because life will have its ups and downs. You cannot avoid it. What you can do is learn to be in the midst of it and aware of what is happening, both without and within. So, What's really important is to remain flexible. Remain flexible. And sense the shifting that is taking place in your environment. Ground yourself firmly, both feet. And this is like your mind. Keep your mind on the fulcrum of life and the center of your shifting realities. Just as our feet take us where we want to go, so does our mind. Pay attention to your mind. Because it is our mind that gets agitated. It is our mind that judges. It is our mind that creates all of the discord that we experience. When I think of the source of my spiritual strength, it's present moment awareness. For a period in my life when I lived in Virginia, I studied with some Buddhists. Sherry Huber, to recommend one. She's in Northern California. Went on silent retreats, which was difficult. Believe me, I came out of the womb talking. So, present moment awareness. Now, we like to say live in the moment. Well, unless you're a hermit in a cave somewhere, that's really not possible. But what is possible is to feel the shift and bring yourself back to center. There's many ways to do this. Become aware of your breath. That's the easiest. Okay. Aware of your breath. Use a mantra. I learned transcendental meditation when I was in college. Om. You can say that and bring yourself right back to center. Or you can just simply say an affirmation that speaks to you. Keep it short. I am. And feel the energy of this. In other words, separate from your human self and feel the energy of your divine self. Second visualization I'm going to give you. As I went to Las Vegas with my honey, Phil, for my birthday in April, and I wanted to see the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere, which we did, and that was awesome. But the most awesome thing we did was just by happen chance. I think Phil was Googling what to do in Las Vegas because we didn't gamble. And he came across the interstellar arc. Are you familiar with that? Okay, let me tell you. The interstellar arc is new. It had only been opened a month or maybe two. And it's in a little section called Area 51, I think, or Area 15. And it's all about space. Space. So you go to the interstellar arc, and you put on this helmet that's virtual reality. Have any of you experienced virtual reality? Well, it's awesome. And it could be addictive, so don't do it too often. But we sat in the lobby with these helmets on, and we were waiting to board a spaceship. And we boarded the spaceship, and we had a little fox that befriended us that led us the way. And we were on this spaceship, and we were beamed up to another planet. And Carl Sagan was there, and people kept showing up. And every now and then, I would get a little disoriented. And Phil said, if you get disoriented or you're not sure where you are, because we were like in a football field, just a room, flat. There were handrails, and you could lift up your helmet and see nothing was really going on, So I look at that and I'm thinking, we are all in our own reality. We are all in a virtual reality. And that's normal to go through our days kind of in a hypnotic trance, on autopilot, doing what we always do. To develop spiritual strength and awareness, when you realize this is what's happening, stop, go to your breath, take a moment to recenter yourself. So I want to give you this visualization that we're in a virtual reality, and each one is different. What was so cool about this is all the other people doing it were dressed like space explorers. And you could take up to 30 pictures. You had a virtual little camera. I've got pictures of what I experienced in virtual reality. So this is a whole section that's being developed. If you go to Las Vegas, check it out. It sure beats gambling. When the seesaw goes up, it's great. And when it goes down, it's not so much fun. You're flat on your bottom, sitting there. So when the hard times come, and certainly they will, you have everything within you. I do, you do, every person does. But we can't access it if our mind is not calm and still. I am such a big proponent of meditation, and you do it however you want to do it, or not. Me, I just sit on my couch and stare out the window, and I watch the trees blow in the wind, and I just sit there and think. And I get that feeling that I am not just an ego-driven body. I get that feeling of spiritual eternity. So that's the third visualization I would like to give you. Practice this, practice this, practice this, so that when you need to stand in your spiritual strength, you've got the strength to stand. When I was first given this, I'll be honest, don't you love it when people say, I'm not going to lie? It's like, well, that says a lot. I laugh at that all the time. My first thought was, well, I'd rather sit in spiritual strength. I'd rather rest in spiritual strength than stand. But I'll tell you, after meditating on this, you cannot rest in your spiritual strength unless you know how to stand in it. I even looked up, do horses really sleep on their feet? Yes, they do. But they also need the deep rest. So can you stand on your feet in spiritual strength? Yes, but you also need the deep meditative experience. You need, and I need, we all need, to become our own spiritual witness. And if you don't know what this term is, it means periodically separate yourself from your personality, your ego-driven goals, all your this and that, and just be still and know your own spiritual strength. Just like the ark, you're experiencing a reality that seems real to you, but really isn't. Our spiritual reality is just like a computer game, always going on underneath everything, running in the background. Take off your helmet, have a look around. So what exactly is spiritual strength? Spiritual strength, my definition, is the ability to access your inner resources. Faith, courage, the ability to release, to access your guidance. One of my favorite talks is, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. And that's a real tough question for people. With my faith, how long do I hang on when maybe it's best to let go? Access your guidance. And I got two more little things before I conclude here. My spiritual awakening, even though I was a religious little girl and I loved church and I grew up in the Bible Belt, so I can quote the King James Version of the Bible, was Baba Ram Dass, Be Here Now. When I read that, I didn't understand it. As a matter of fact, I can clearly remember going, I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm here now. Now is elusive. I'm here now. It took me years to understand what that was about. And it was all about meditation, centering yourself in the divine energy. So, one of my favorite prayers, and I was never Catholic, this is St. Teresa of Avila, and I'm sure many of you know it. There was a woman in my church in Nashville who sang this. She turned it into a song, and it was just gorgeous. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing. God never moves. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God, in nothing is lacking. And to have God means to have spiritual awareness, that energy. Even, this is the very last sentence of the long version, even if everything is lost, God alone suffices. And so it is. Thank you.
You got to know when to hold them. Oh, it's going to be in my head all day now. Thank you. Thank you.
My church always did an addendum. I said, who wants to be stuck on a seesaw? And there are people that are addicted to drama. And as a child, I was. If there wasn't something turning up, I didn't know I was alive. And that's from growing up in a dysfunctional household. I became a therapist before I became a minister.
Go. All right. If you're called to stand for I Trust Myself, you can. Trust myself, I know the way. I trust myself, I know the way. In everything I do and say, I trust myself, I trust myself, I trust myself. trust myself. I know the way. I trust myself. I know the way. In everything I do and say, I trust myself. I know the way. I trust myself. I know the way. I follow my own path every day. So one more time. I trust myself. I know the way. I trust myself. I know the way. In everything I do and say, I trust myself. I know the way. I trust myself. I know the way. I follow my own path every day.
Let us affirm together the offering affirmation. My gift goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless all that it touches. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I share generously of my good, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. And this brings to mind, go ahead, that's all right. This brings to mind another addendum. I said two things that I was really afraid of in the beginning of my ministry. And one was pastoral care. Not anymore. What a blessing it is to be present. Words aren't necessary, just being present. And the other was asking for money, and I've already told you that one, so I'm not going to say anymore. Thank you.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for inviting me to share with you today. It is truly a blessing. And now I invite you to go to that place in your heart. Feel the energy and know that it is the spirit of the living spiritual presence that is breathing your body. Your thoughts are God thoughts. Let go, surrender, and give thanks. Thank you, sweet Spirit. We go forth now into this day with this consciousness leading the way. And so it is. Amen, amen, and amen. No more addendums.
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are living a new world now. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. Where God lives and moves and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God is, lives and moves and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God is, moves and lives and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Not worrying about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday. Mistakes of the past, they are things made brand new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? I can change my reality by changing my mind. I can trust, peace and harmony. It's yours and it's mine. Well, it feels made brand new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? Well, I'll tell you that all is well. All is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well. All is well. All is well. And unfolding as it should. I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect trust, freedom and harmony. It's yours and it's mine. Well, I'm blessed and so are you. Don't it feel good to know that all is well? All is well, and unfolding as it should.